Hi there, Manuel here from empowermentteam.org, and today you're in for a bit of a treat. Yeah, I'm going to show you and talk to you about signals. I'm going to also show you one of the trades that one of the leaders gave to us yesterday evening, nice and early before the trade happened. He gave a signal. Put this video up here. I'm going to let you watch in a second. I'm also going to show you how people took this trade idea and actually made so much profit from it. Do you know? And I'm going to talk to you about signals. Because signals, the traditional way of signals don't work, you know, but the way our team's going to be doing signals at least helps you to understand what you're doing. Yes, we're going to go into all of that in a second and in a moment as well. If you want to actually come and trade on our team, so come and listen to the actual leaders in action. This is it here. We have lives that we go on every single day. They usually last about an hour, hour and a half. You want to get access to that. These are all the leaders, 5, 6, 7-figure earners that get on and they talk to you and they show you about the way we trade. They show you the indicators that we use, one called ATH, and you get access to that completely for free. But we'll talk about that in a second. So I want to talk to you about signals and about this trade that Jason dropped. So we're now going to have a new channel. It's called the Mentor Chats here. This is our Discord channel for the team. And the mentors are going to be putting their charts in there. So these are trades that the actual mentors themselves are going to take. So why I say traditional signals don't work, because what traditional signals usually is like, you know, they give you numbers. Buy here, stop loss here, sell here, take profit one, take profit, all this sort of stuff. Yeah. And from that sort of stuff, you don't learn anything. Yeah. I know some people just want to be fed like that. Just give us the signals. Give us signals that work. I don't even want anything to do with trading. I just want these signals. But you learn nothing. And most people don't succeed with that because the signal caller could go away. The signal caller could go for a losing streak. Now, in order to be profitable with signals, you've got to take every single signal. Yeah, the signal callers, you might not do what the signal caller's done. We even tried that in our group. They gave a signal, traditional, like buy here, sell here, take profit here. And we had so many different results. Some people won, some people lost, some people broke even, some people had a tiny bit of profit. So you don't learn that much from that sort of a signal service. Most that come to me that want to join our group through me, some of them tell me that, yeah, I've been with so many different signal services. None of them work. There was a lady that actually came to me that said she gave $500 to a signal person, somebody to call signals for her. The person lost all her money, then had the cheek to come back for more. That sort of stuff doesn't work. The difference with this is not only is the mentor got on and told you this is the area that I personally, as a 6-figure trader and looking to trade, so I would take that seriously, but he also gets on and they make a video to say, this is the reason I'm looking to take it here. So you learn, you get education from it. So that a time will come. The minute I saw him put this chart up, I thought, oh, that's a lovely candle, because I've been learning this stuff. You know, that a time may come where they might not be here, but if you learn the education, we say we want to teach you to fish for yourself. We don't want to just give you fish, but in the meantime, you can profit from this. And I'm going to show you how some of the people in the team did profit, and then I'll let you watch the video. So look, watch this. This is our Discord, our Wins channel. We have a Wins channel here. This is the Wins channel, and I'll walk you through this. Here we go. So this is after last night. So this one says took partials at 1 to 10 for the gold. Yeah, nice one. I was sleeping. What time for the next one? Thanks for the heads up, Jason. This person won here. This one, I like Jason Ho's gold idea so much. I checked the lower time frame and set a pending before bed. I woke up to this. So this person won as well. Another person down here. There was one more I saw. I mean, these are just the ones that uploaded their wins. You know, some don't always do it. This is actually Jason himself. Congratulations to those of you who got the gold trade that I dropped last night. It was a doozy. Ended up being a 1 to 22. That's amazing. Do you know what I mean? And here's some testimonials from live. The live I told you about, this one from yesterday. This is the one I really like. I almost doubled my weekly goal thanks to Jason's trade idea on gold. Yeah, and there was one person on there. He didn't put the testimonial in here. There was one person on yesterday's live that actually said, using the trades that Jason gave, he made enough to pay for his subscription for the year from that one trade. So it's not like you need to have signals every minute, of the day. You need a decent person that gives you a signal, which is what we do now. And at that signal, you understand why they're taking it. So you get education as well as you get a signal as well, you know, and they're going to be doing this now. But that's why we started this new channel, the Mentor Charts. But let me let you listen to Jason now. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can come and train and trade with us next week completely for free. Come and see exactly what we do. Get on our lives, these lives I'm talking to you about. And you can do that all through the week completely for free. And I'll tell you how you need to do that in a second. But I want you to watch this video now so you can see for yourself the type of education that these guys are dropping. So let's let you watch this video. So let's go.
Well, hello there, team. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Just wanted to make this quick video for you guys because I wanted to just kind of go through my thought process on this trade that I dropped for you all in the Discord yesterday afternoon / evening that a lot of you guys took, and I was very happy to see that it worked out. Every trade does not work out, obviously, guys, but this one was perfect in a lot of ways. So I'm going to give you my thought process on this, and just again, this is a teaching team. This is what we do. We want to teach you how to be a professional trader and what to look for. Obviously, you all know that I am a smart money trader. Do I use the ATH as confirmation? Yes, but I'm a smart money trader, and this is going to be going over more smart money, right, than the ATH. Although I am going to show you the confirmation that I got in on the lower time frame with the ATH. So let me just go ahead and break this down. Let me go up to the higher time frame first and show you guys real quick. Right, we are obviously in an uptrend. Right, we've been in an uptrend on gold. I've showed you this on the weekly outlook. We have breaks of structure here on the daily. Okay, so and there's reasons, and there still is, for this to go up to this weekly bankers candle right up here. Okay, there's a weekly bankers candle right up here, but we have been hauling butt on up out of here. So let me go back down to the lower time frame, and let me just show you guys and zoom in here again. So. Again, and this is what I talked about in my post for you guys on the trade call, is that this is still a decisional candle. We are really high up in the range, but this is the last unmitigated 1 hour bankers candle. Right, this is the last. This is mitigated. This blasted up out of here, came back down, mitigated this 1 hour. This has been mitigated. This has been mitigated. Everything out and up and through here has been mitigated. So what I look at is like, what's the reason that they would come down to this area? Well, this is the last unmitigated 1 hour bankers candle. Okay, so there is obviously, and this is also, and this is another piece of confluence. This is a box, obviously. This is a box trade, and we have a 1 hour bankers candle right here. Plus, if it jumped onto the 15-minute, right here, 15-minute bankers candle. Right, so you have those two bits of confluence. Now when this, and I didn't put this in the markup as far as that goes because I didn't delve that deep. But when this started to come down and started to consolidate and flag, and I'm going to show you that here in a second, I actually dropped down to the 5-minute. I saw a lot of you guys did this as well, and I saw your your after shots of the trade. And there is, let me go ahead and do replay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, back into here. So there was a 5-minute bankers candle. Look at this, right? 5-minute bankers candle right here. Pardon me. Move this over. 5-minute bankers candle right here. This already been mitigated, actually. So there's a 5-minute bankers candle right here that I marked up as well. So, and you can obviously see that on the on the video that I just made, and obviously what I'm doing here. So. And this is an unmitigated 5-minute bankers candle. Now, there's obviously, if you could have just taken this trade off of the 1 hour, that would have been absolutely fine, and that trade would have worked out. But let me go ahead and play this out here for you, back to where we were. Let me just give it 2 seconds here; it'll come down. And this is a beautiful example as well, guys, of a flagpole and a flag, right? This is a beautiful example of that. Let me just stop it right there. So we have the box, we have the push out of the box with the pole, right, the flagpole, Here's the flag, right? Coming down, nice controlled action in the flag coming down. And this is exactly what you want to see if you are talking about, that continuation trade. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that continuation trade off of the 1 hour slash 15 minute slash 5 minute banker's candle. So play this out a little bit more. All right. So this started to happen last night. Okay, so this started to happen last night, and this is where I'm starting to look at. And I had my alerts. You saw on my markup, I had an alert like right up in here. My alert went off, so now I'm starting to look at this, with a little deeper, deeper thought process on this. So as we come down into here, I'm like, okay, it's coming down pretty hot and heavy, right? It's coming down pretty strong into this 1 hour. So I needed to wait and see. I said this in the markup. You need to wait and get your confirmations, right? This could have just blown through this, guys, right? This could have just blown straight through this, and it was at some point looking like it might. As a matter of fact, let me jump down to the 15-minute and just showed you how these candles, right? Let me actually get rid of this so you guys don't have to see my previous markup. But let me just go ahead and play this out. Like, there's some pretty strong candles in here, but here's what are we doing in here as well, right? What are we doing? Let me just back this up for 2 seconds. Right to this point, what are we doing? Well, we're kind of, especially on a lower time frame, we're kind of negative flagging down here on a lower time frame. So now we're in this 5 minutes. So now I'm like, okay, so what do we need to see in this area to be able to get enough confirmation that it wants to go in the direction that I want it to go in? Well, you need to have a break of structure. So this is where I personally, and again, you need to trade your trade plan and where you're at in your journey. I've been doing this now almost 6 years now, guys. So it's been a long time. But what I do is I drop down to the lower time frame and I look for a break of structure. Okay, so I've dropped down from on the 1 hour, obviously looking at that area, drop down to the 15-minute, don't have any break of structure in there. Drop down to the 5 minute. Okay, do we have any break of structure on the 5 minute? Nah, not really. Right, let me just go ahead and push auto here. Right, we have a little bit right here on the on the 5 minute, but when we drop down a little bit lower, right, you can see this, right, break of structure. Okay, break of structure right up in here. There's a break of structure on the 1 minute. And again, you didn't need to come down to the 1 minute to get into this trade. You could have taken this trade off of the 1 hour banker's candle, and you could have been perfect. But the reason that I got a 1 to 22 is because I took this right here. This is the look that I'm looking for. I want a break of structure, right? And it did that. It broke it here, okay? And I saw this happen. I'm like, this looks juicy, right? Came down here. We got this flag happening, right? This negative flag busted up into here, came down here, took a little bit more out, break of structure right in here. That's an internal break of structure. And then this happened. And this is when I'm like, it's go time. See this candle right here? See this candle right here. Michael talks about it all the time. It's a pin candle, right? This is a pin candle off of this 1 minute. I understand the 1 minute banker's candle. It's still a banker's candle. It happens at every time frame, right? So it's a pin, right, off of this, and this is where I entered, right here. Let me pull up my, bam, right? This is accounting for a spread and all that stuff. So right when this closed, because here's the confirmation, right? Confirmation for me right there. Got in right there. Obviously, like I said, because of the spread, it was up there. Ended up being a 1 to 22.4. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. So, but again, you don't have to go down to the 1 minute to get right these trades like this. You could have stayed up on the 5 minute, right? There was an ATH right here, although this is not a great looking candle. This is over here. This is not a great looking candle for this ATH, right? You might want to wait on that and getting in something of that nature and maybe looking for a little bit of a better candle. But then we get the, this breakout. Okay. And then we don't really get another ATH in here because price is just screaming up out of here, right? It hit this area. We came down in here. We mitigated what we needed to mitigate over on the left-hand side with that 5 minute. And now we're just off to the races. So, but again, you could have, let me just go back up into the 1 hour. You could have came down in here, you could have set your pending right here, your stop loss down here. You could have been on this 1 hour trade, right? But again, because this is decisional, you're going to want to have some confirmations as well, and that's why I dropped down to the lower time frame. You could have also gone in this trade right off of this, right? Let's say your higher time frame is a 4 hour, when your trigger chart is the 1 hour. You could have gotten in off of this candle right here, right on that 1 hour. Yes, your risk to reward would have been as good, but you still would have got a 1 to 2, right? Coming up into this roadblock up in here. Let's just draw that out here real quick. So let me make sure that that candle's correct. There we go. Okay. So this would be your entry, obviously right there. Your stop loss in that area, right? Oh, pretty close. If you had put your stop loss right below there, yeah. So you're 1 to 6.8 in that area. So again, but that's on the higher time frame. So you have to understand that your stop loss is going to be bigger and things of that nature. On the 15-minute, right? You could have taken it on the 15-minute, right? Where your entry could have been down here on this ATH right here on the 15-minute. There you go. It was a 1 to 7. That's freaking amazing, right? For a 1 hour time frame, higher time frame, and a 15-minute, 15-minute trigger, right? And this is beautiful. This is a beautiful candle coming up off this bottom with these couple of pin candles. Beautiful. Now, again, I didn't trade the 15-minute. I'm down a little bit lower, but depending on where you are in your journey. All right, let me show you this here real quick. Now, this is the next piece of teaching that I want to do, and I got to get done with this here quickly because I got the session to do here in just a few minutes. But this is a roadblock. Okay, when we talk about a roadblock candle, okay, this is this banker's candle right here. Right here. That is a roadblock. This is a beautiful 1 hour banker's candle, very similar to this, right? We bounced off of this going up. Well, there's a possibility that it bounces off of this coming down, and that's why I took my profit. I took about 90% of my profit. I took partials, by the way, along the way in here because I was sleeping. I set my fractals and let the fractal trail run. But the reality is that, I obviously, my main profit was up into here, just like I showed here on my my long position there for that 1 to 22. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then let's just see what happened, right? And this is the reason that you don't get greedy, right? What's going on right now? Here it came up into here. This is a roadblock. Perfect example of why you don't get greedy. Like you get out where you see, like we don't trade what we think. We trade what we see, right? This is a roadblock. This is a roadblock. So this is why 90% of my position was gone right here, right? Got out. And then it has come back down. Look at this, right? Now, if this comes up here and breaks out through here, maybe I'll look at that weekly I talked about in the markup, right? There's a weekly banker's candle above here, and I talked about it here too, right? Bam. Doesn't have to come up into here though, guys. We're in this box right now. It can reject off of here immediately, but there's really a lot of reasons to come up here. We have equal highs up here, relative equal highs. I've talked about that before, but we won't get too deep into that right now. So this is huge, big, lesson, right? Don't get greedy. Look at the chart. Say, okay, there's a reason. What are the reasons? What are the confluences that the banks would do X, right? And then you just plan your trade and trade your plan, and you trade what you see. That's it. So hopefully this was a benefit to you guys coming down and just kind of giving you my thought process on this. So many amazing things about this trade. Oh, by the way, I didn't even mention this, and I did put this in the markup. This is also in the fib zone, right? This is also in the Fibonacci zone, 71 to 88.6. Look at this. Look at it, right down to the 88.6. Boom, shakalaka. Love it. Right? So awesome stuff, guys. I hope that you got value out of this session. Again, if you're not a smart money trader, you don't need to know all of this, right? To get into amazing trades with the ATH. But when you understand how smart money and how the banks have moved price for over 100 years, I say it all the time, there's power in it, guys. So learn one or the other. Learn quick turn. Cool. Get some money, get some wins under your belt. And then once you've mastered that, start learning smart money. This stuff is powerful. 22% gain on a 1% risk. And I didn't risk 1%. Right? So that's the reality. Okay, 2% gain. That's a 2% risk. It's a 44% gain on one trade, guys. That is crazy. So you can do this, and I hope you got value out of this video here today. Time for me to jump on the session. Be blessed, everybody. Remember, God loves you. Whoop, where is it? Without a shadow of a doubt. And we'll see you guys soon. Appreciate you. Love you, Team Abundance. Bye for now.
Hey again. Anyway, listen, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you actually learned a little bit from that. And this is the sort of education that they're going to be giving you on a regular basis with this new channel. Like I said, if you want to come and train and trade with us for next week, the training starts Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me show you it again. On these, this will be where the recordings are, but it starts Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. GMT, and it goes on all through the week, Monday all the way through to Friday. You get access to every single training, and you get access to the recordings as well. And they'll talk to you about this sort of stuff. We also have loads of other stuff. We have the new ATH indicator. What this channel is going to be about really is going to be what we call smart money. It's going to be higher time frames. So they're going to give you the idea in advance, you know, because there's high probable areas on the chart like Jason just spoke about. So they'll give you the idea in advance, and they'll tell you the areas that they're looking to trade. They can only do that on smart money. They can't do that on the lower time frames like the 1 minute, the 5 minute charts with the ATH, because that's too fast. You know, they're trading in different time frames to you. Maybe they can't tell you there's a 1 minute trade about to happen, but higher time frame they can do, and smart money they can do. So this is, you're going to have there's so much that they do for you here. It's unbelievable. I've never seen a group like this in the whole of my life. Do you know what I mean? And I've traded for 8 odd years. So if you want to come and have a look on the inside, come and see if it's for you. Come and see if you even like it. You can come and do that completely for free. I'll leave a link below this video. You can just click on that, and once you've opted in, you'll get completely free access to next week's training. Like I said, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. GMT. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. So if you did, please take a second, give it a thumbs up, share it around with anyone else you think might enjoy it. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate. Just leave it in the comments below, or just direct message me if you need to chat or you want to know more. All right, till next time, you have a great day. Speak soon. All the best.